This is how I updated this beat. So check this out, man. I had to fix the beat that I did yesterday. It basically, the chord progressions were okay. But when I was going to sleep last night, I thought about it and I was like, man, I was thinking about the scale that I was in, right? And I was like, man, one of the keys I played is completely like way outside the scale. So when I came back today into the lab, I started messing with it and I ended up revamping the whole beat, like almost completely. The drums are the only thing that really stayed the same. So I went in and I did a whole facelift on the beat. So I'm gonna show you what I did to it, okay? Before we get into that though, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. Also to help us build this tribe, because that's what it's really all about, okay? Let's get into it. All right, so as you see, we're in Logic. I'm gonna play you the beat. Before I do, I wanna let you know that the old beat, if you want to play that one, go back to the video from yesterday and check it out there. That was the first version of it. I made that beat yesterday. So I came in today, cleaned it up, flipped it, and gave it a whole new vibe. I found some better chords to work with it. There was only 2 chords within the progression that I did yesterday that were kind of like risky. Like I was really pushing the limits with it. So I found 2 more chords that worked better with this progression overall and with this beat to make it sound smoother. I'm going to show you some other things I changed, but let me play you the beat first. I also added some things to it too, as you'll be able to hear. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so that's the updated beat, man. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. I like this version better. The tension and release, the smoothness of it, it just sounds a lot better harmonically to me. So let me play you the new progression, because you heard it in the video I did yesterday. When I laid it down, you heard it. And so I added keys too, instead of just playing the pads, because it was just a pad yesterday. I wanted it to be a lot more jazzier. So I added the keys and I stacked them too. So this one's from Ape keys, right? Crystalline keys. And the stack is from Soul Star, the flamingo keys. So it adds a whole nother texture to it. You've already heard the 2 pads I have in here. So now I got them coming in to bring the chorus in. So now they're supporting instruments, no longer lead instruments. Okay. And so another aspect is this talk box that comes in, man. I'm using the Ape box plugin for this. And I did some harmony layers. Sounds like I really played the talk box on it. Yeah, man. So that's how it is. And this synth lead is different too. The one I played yesterday sounded completely different. And because I changed the chord structure of this beat, I had to change this lead. But I made it go with the bass line, and I'll show you the bass line right after. right? And this one's from Bigfoot Synth too. It's the rubbish lead inside Bigfoot Synth. I'm gonna leave all the links to the plugins in the description too, so you can grab them and add them to your arsenal if you don't got them. Now this skull grip bass, first I used a different bass. I used an electric bass yesterday. This is a synth bass, same plugin though, Bigfoot bass. So check out what I did with the bass line. And even then there's a little tension on there that I might change as far as the last bass note that's is basically like a passing note. So I got to make sure that that passing note sounds good. It sounds good to me right now, but I might hear it later and be like, there's a clash in there. So, and that's how it is, man. When you're learning chords, you're learning music theory, you're going to be taking risks that may not be, what do I want to say? They may not be easy on the ears, but you got to go through that in order to get it right. You don't know until you test it. So when you hear these things from me, I'm not the most, music theory studied guy, but I did take a course, Gospel Keys, about 13 years ago, and it opened up my ears to the major and minor keys. I was only playing probably in about 5 to 6 different scales before that I found on my own, but that course opened up my eyes, and I started taking courses again just recently so I could really expand my knowledge. That's what it's really about, man. And I'm going to be doing courses in the Ape Army too, to explain it and break it down to producers, because there's a certain way that we as producers need to learn it. And some of these courses you got to watch and over and over and over again. But I'm going to be putting my daily practice, I'm going to record it and put it in my Ape Army as a course so that other producers could pick up where I'm, pick up the game that I've been learning and applying. Okay, so, and you heard the drums. There's a guitar riff I got from Arcade. Right, and I added some sound design to it. I added a guitar amp to it. Right, so the guitar solo track from Waves. So that's what gives it that real live sound. That's a gem for you. Whenever you use guitars, throw some amps on it so that it gives it more of a live sound, a real sound. But that's it, man. That's the beat, man. I'm glad you're funking with it. If you are, leave your comments, let me know. Make sure you grab the plugins too. I'm leaving the links in the description so you can add these to your arsenal. You definitely want these in your arsenal so you can bang out some heat. If you haven't watched the video I did yesterday making this beat live in front of you, check out the video right here, and then let me know how you feel about the versions, which one you like better. If you like that one better, leave the comment there. If you like this one better, leave the comment here, okay? Thanks for tapping in.